Teresa with the Balk Springs Library, and welcome back to our Foodie Friday. Today we're going to make a pumpkin-shaped cheese ball. It's a perfect addition for your holiday feast. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's go over what you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need a big mixing bowl. You're going to need 1 box of cream cheese. It is an 8-ounce box. You're going to need 4 ounces of cream cheese. So it would be half this container. This container is an 8-ounce container. You're going to need half a bell pepper, finely chopped, and half of a bunch of spring onions or green onions, finely chopped as well. You could use an orange bell pepper, which would give it a more pumpkin-y orange color, or you could use red bell pepper. If you wanted more heat, you could use a serrano pepper or jalapeno pepper. So just keep that in mind. And then you're going to need, some ranch seasoning. This is 1 pack. You're going to need half of this. You're going to need a cup of shredded cheese. I have the bigger mild cheese, the mild cheddar cheese. And then you can use salt and pepper to taste. Keep in mind your ranch does have a lot of salt in it, so whenever you're seasoning, keep that in mind, okay? And you're going to need some saran wrap to wrap the balls in whenever they're finished. Oh, and you're also going to need 4 rubber bands. You need the bigger size rubber bands. That way it'll wrap up into the pumpkin shape, okay? So in this bowl, I put in 1 block of cream cheese that has been softened to room temperature, and the half of the container of the sour cream, so that's 4 ounces of sour cream. And we're just going to give this a good little mix through before we start adding anything to it, to try to blend the creams and cheese together. And you want a sturdy spoon. That's why I have a metal spoon, to give it a good mixing. This cream cheese, even though it's softened and at room temperature, it still has a tendency to be sticky, so at least to your plasticware. So just keep that in mind. And we're just kind of mixing it all together. Now, if you wanted it to be more vegetable, because this is a vegetable ranch dip, you could add like some finely chopped carrots, add that to it. You could also add some sun-dried tomatoes. Do not try to add fresh tomatoes. The water consistency of them will mess up the consistency of your cheese balls, so just keep that in mind. If you're a big fan of nuts, you can add pecans to it as well. If you are a huge fan of bacon, you could add a couple of slices of finely chopped bacon or bacon bits to it. That'll work as well. Okay, so we're going to add our vegetables. We're just going to throw them in. And these have been very finely chopped, because you don't want somebody to get a big piece of onion or pepper on their cracker. And we're going to add our ranch. Okay. And then I'm going to actually give it a little bit of pepper. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my measuring spoon. That might help. So it's 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. And then I'm not going to add salt to it because, like I said, the ranch is very salty. So I'm just not going to add that to that. Now we're going to add our cheese. Now I'm going to add it directly to the mixture. If you wanted to, you could roll your mixture in the cheese. That way it has an extra oranginess to it. So that way, you know, it looks more like a pumpkin. Rather than just have the shape of it, it'll also have the color of it. Okay, so that's the consistency you want. If you have a knife, which I do, you can scrape off your spoon. Okay, put that over there. And we're just going to work it over here to the edge of the bowl, so that way whenever I dump it on the wrap, it'll be easier to dump. Okay, so let me put that to the side. Let me clean up my mess. Okay, so let's get my paper. Now, like I told you, you need some saran wrap. I forgot to bring my saran wrap today, so I actually used sandwich bags that I cut in half, and they actually worked just perfect. So I do two vertically and two horizontally. And this works just perfect for it, okay? And this cheese dip or cheese ball is perfect for whenever you have guests over for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, because we are doing a pumpkin shaped one. Or if you were doing a football Super Bowl party, then you could turn it into a football shaped one, and then you're going to roll the outside in like bacon bits or pecans, and that way we give it the brown color that you're looking for the football. And then you could take a little cream cheese and make the laces on the top. Sour cream and make the laces on the top. So that would give it that shape. Okay, trying to find a place for my bowl. Alright, so we're going to take our cheese and we're going to mush it to the middle. Alright. Okay, so we have it about the shape we want it. So now we're going to take the rubber bands and we're going to go just right through the middle. And then again vertically, so you have one horizontal and one vertical. And then we're going to go crisscross again. And then one last time. Alright, and now we're going to put it in the freezer, and we're going to, sorry, not the freezer, we're going to put it in the refrigerator for like 12 hours or overnight, and then we'll come back and show you our delicious pumpkin cheese ball. Okay, so we're back. This is set in the refrigerator. It's nice and hard and firm. It's held its shape very well. We're going to take the rubber bands off. And unwrap it. You have to forgive my sniffles. I do have allergies going on right now. It is that time of the year. Okay, so we have our cheese ball, and some of the cheese may fall off, and that's fine. We're gonna get our plate, move our trash, go there with trash. Okay, and we're we're going to place the pumpkin right in the middle. And any cheese that falls off, I just kind of remove it because you want a very nice presentation for your guest as they come over for your Thanksgiving. So, and the more you handle it, the more it is going to fall off. So be cautious of that. So there is our cheese ball. All you have to do is lay out some crackers, and then you will be all set for your guest as they come over for your holiday Thanksgiving festivities or for football season. This makes a great appetizer. Thank you for joining us for our pumpkin shaped cheese ball. They are a perfect addition for your football party or your Thanksgiving festivals. If you are a local business or know of a local business that would like to be featured during our Foodie Fridays, please contact the library. We'd love to have taping at their facility. If you have any questions, again, contact the Box Springs Library and we can answer all the questions for you. So until next time, bon appetit.